Hi everybody, welcome to Chipmunk Crafting Corner. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to make some candles. We're going to be making candles out of coffee bottles. My daughter and I loved getting Starbucks at Walmart and Target and different places, and I threw a lot of these bottles away, and then I found out that they're worth money. At the local crafting store, I was in there, and empty bottles like this sell for $4 a piece. So I started saving them, and I have worked out something neat on how to make candles in your bottles. I use soybean wax. Soybean wax is kind of chipped up into little flakes, and you can actually put it in a plastic bowl and microwave it to melt the wax. And it doesn't melt, it melts at a very low temperature, so it's pretty safe. Even if you accidentally put your finger in it, you're not going to get burned unless you really heat it up hot. I use crayons to color my wax because it's kind of fun to use different colors. And so I'm going to put some red crayon in this one, and I'm going to stick this in the microwave and let it melt. I bought my wax from Walmart.com through the mail, and I got 10 pounds of soybean wax, and it also came with 100 wicks and the little stickers to stick it to the bottom of the bottle, which is pretty neat. All in one, you get everything you need. In order to put the wick in the candle, we take our wick, we take one of these stickers and put it on the bottom of the candle, and then you peel off where the sticky part is, and I take a string and I just make a loop over the top of the wick so that I can center it when it's in the bottle. And then I take these little pliers and I reach in the bottle and there, kind of stick it in the center of the bottom. And then I'm going to take a knitting needle. You can just use a little stick or something. And I want to make sure that's stuck on the bottom. There. And then my little pieces of string, I kind of pull them over the top of the bottle to center the wick. And then I'm going to tape that, because you really need the wick in the center of the bottle to make it safe. There, now we're all ready to pour the wax. Here you can see I've melted my wax, and my crayon made a really nice, pretty, it was kind of a lavender red. And I'm going to pour it into my little metal pitcher here, because I want to make sure it doesn't drip all over when I pour it in the bottle. And then all I'm going to do is carefully just pour that in. And if you're real careful, you won't touch the sides on the top. Sometimes I do that. Now that's about as high as I'm going to go. And isn't that a pretty color already? I always love to decorate my crafts at home to make the house look pretty. And I like to make things to give away to friends and family. And so here's one of my candles. It's kind of blue on the bottom and a little light purple on the top. And at our local crafting store, I got some little flower ribbon to put on it. And you can also, I'll show you some other examples after I get this one done. But we're just going to use the hot glue gun. Put a little dot there. And get the flower on there. just like that. Be careful you don't burn yourself, because I always burn myself. And I guess we could put another dot there to secure it. Alright. Bring it around. And wow, it fits perfectly. Oh, that turned out really pretty. And there we got some little flowers around the bottom. And since it's getting close to Easter, I think I'll put a little chick on the front. There you go. Isn't that pretty? Here's a few more decorations that I did earlier. I put some sunflower ribbon around one and put little Easter chicks and colored eggs on there. And then this one would be good for many times of the year. Everybody loves the rainbow. And Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, or just something pretty to look at home. And here's our little chick that we just did. Now let's see if it lights. Hi, Charlie. There we go. You like this one? And there goes that one. It's almost like a candle, a jar candle and a globe in one. And probably you might not want to put the wax quite as high as I did. This was my first time pouring them into these bottles, but they do burn very nicely. These two candles I've had burning for quite a while. I would say probably 4 hours at least. And it only burnt down just this much. So as an emergency candle, these would be great. They give off a lot of light, and it's nice to have them for spare. It's nice to recycle glass bottles, and I just love to see the little flame dancing around. Make sure that when you clip your wicks that there's only about 1/2 inch of wick, and take the yarn off and the tape and everything you use to center the wick. And I hope you enjoy this video and have some fun making stuff for your home. And we'll see you next time.